at the whole squad laughing.
Wow, so this is the cargo hold, huh? Damn. It's so big. Pause, Gumshoe. Damn. Your name is Dick, but come on, man.
This plane is a special model. It has both a super large cargo hold and ultra luxurious first class
How
seating.
large is this bitch?
Yeah, like, are we on the? Is this a Hunter x Hunter plane?
Nigga can have a whole entire fucking arc here.
Man, Edgeworth,
Really?
how much did you pay to get that seating?
Like, I didn't know Laura's ball this hard.
So is this the real scene of the murder? Why does she sound French?
There is certainly a high probability of that, which is why we are here, correct?
I do my fucking work.
Okay, let's get investigating, sir. That's crazy, man. Holy suitcases, Mr. Edgeworth. It's like an all-you-can-use suitcase fair.
These must be all the leftover ones they couldn't sell. The ones the company is planning to dispose of after this fight is over.
This paint job is really cool, don't you think? It practically screams artsy.
Oh, why not purchase one then? I'm sure they'll bring you much happiness.
Think so? Then maybe I will. Let's see. $1,200?
Yeah.
I'm broke.
And Miss Tenero wonders why they don't sell. You'd need 2 jobs just to buy one. It definitely looks like one is missing. What is this brittle substance I'm stepping on? It's a bunch of glass fragments. Where are these glass
Ow.
shards from?
My feet, they're bleeding.
I'm wearing shoes, dickhead.
Ow. The shoes
So
are
this was the
fused
scene
in.
of One Man, One Cup.
Shit.
What?
One man, one guy, one jar. You mean?
Yeah.
Except there's no blood everywhere.
Well, he cleaned it up. Hey, what's the suitcase, pal?
This is what the victim checked in, sir. So this suitcase belonged to Mr. Hicks. I don't think he'd mind if we take a closer look.
Well, he's dead. He can't really consent to that.
I don't consent to that.
Oh, so he's never mind. There's nothing out of the ordinary here in here, sir.
Wait, a file?
There's a photo of Miss Von Karma in it, sir. Ah, shit.
It looks like a profile on Francisca. Why did Mr. Hicks have documents of Francisca in his possession?
They happen to have like nude photos by small chance.
Why would Mr. Hicks have had a file on her?
Someone's getting locked up. It's definitely you, Darian.
Or whip.
You arrived at the scene of the crime before Detective Gumshoe, correct? And you then immediately began to direct the investigation. It seems to me that you were already here at this airport for something besides this murder.
Ellipses. Yes, I was. I've been following a very large and involved governmental level in international crime. But it's much too large for one person to take on alone. So it was decided that I should form a joint investigation with Interpol.
Francisca came to this airport as an Interpol...
Liaison.
Yeah. Interpol is involved.
It's a top secret operation, so I can't tell you any more than I've already have.
And they're trying to prevent something from happening. On a plane? Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Conspiracies.
Oh,
When this game come out again?
it's Logic time. This game came out 2000... I
The
forgot.
glass shards and the broken glasses. Oh.
Yeah.
About to lose all our health, dude. That's a big chunk. Go back. Too much to risk.
Connect.
Yeah, fuck with it.
I think we can safely conclude that these fragments are a pair of glasses.
And the victim was wearing a pair of broken glasses.
Exactly what I was thinking. I'm sure that the shards would match up perfectly with the remnants of his glasses lens.
They didn't
Ergo,
guess do that.
the victim was here just as I suspected.
So you're saying the real scene of the crime was here, sir?
Isn't that what I've been saying for a while now?
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
Perhaps it's a
Wait,
bit
wait,
early
what?
to draw that conclusion. However, I believe that the probability has just skyrocketed considerably. All that's left is to find the murder weapon. Yeah.
Sure, man.
Lamau.
What if we needed more logic pieces to add?
Shut up. Now, why would Mr. Hicks have documents profiling Francisca?
Oh, I know. I bet he's a big fan of Miss Von Karma, sir.
Francisca
Are you?
said that she had to come to this airport as part of an Interpol investigation.
Oh, maybe Mr. Hicks had heard she was coming here and he followed her, like I do.
Detective, I think it's more likely that Mr. Hicks was, in actuality, Interpol agent Hicks. I think Francisca has some explaining to do.
But I'm not explaining though.
Doesn't elaborate.
Franny, confess.
You came to this airport to rendezvous with the victim, didn't you?
Nonsense. What are you talking about?
You found a profile detailing information about you and the victim's luggage. I suppose it was prepared for him so that he could recognize you when he landed, which makes him not Mr. Hicks, but rather Interpol agent Hicks. Isn't that correct?
I should have known you'd figured it out, Miles. But it looks like they've got to him first.
So you really did come here to receive an Interpol agent, then?
Yes. Agent Hicks was on trial for a very large smuggling ring.
Agent Hicks was on the trail of an Yep.
He went undercover to investigate the crime. And it was I who put him on this case. I was supposed to receive a call from him on his cell phone once he landed. I've never expected to receive a call about his murder instead.
I think we now have a pretty definitive evidence that Agent Hicks came down here to the cargo hold.
What was he doing here, sir?
Buying
Nothing but
shit.
luggage. Oh, I get it. Maybe he forgot something in his suitcase and came down to get it.
And Hicks came here for a work-related reason. Of that, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sure he was here to investigate the smuggling operation he was observing. Francisca, do you know exactly how he intended to pursue the investigation?
No. Unfortunately, I was going to find out from him after he done it.
I see, but this raises another question. A normal passenger can't access the cargo hold on their own.
Agent Hicks must have identified himself to a member of the crew and entered the cargo hold with that person who let him in.
Yes, and then he was murdered here. These glass fragments and his broken glasses are a testament to that. And then...
The killer put the Agent Hicks into one of the spa's suitcases and...
They entered the elevator, but while they're riding it up, the plane hit that patch of turbulence. Because of the intense shaking, the suitcase popped open and Agent Hicks' body flew out. At the same time, his wallet fell out of his pocket, spilling all of his contents everywhere. Which explains why there was money scattered all over the elevator floor.
I think it is pretty easy to say who the culprit is at this stage.
What? Really, sir?
I know what you're thinking, Miles Edgeworth. But the killer can be none other than Miss Rhoda Tenero.
Oh my god, bro. I What the fuck, man?
If it was a crew member, any one of them could have shown Agent Hicks to the cargo hold. But the point to keep in mind is the key card that allows the elevator to come down here. The only person with such high level access is Miss Rhoda Tenero. I'd say that's a pretty decisive piece of information, would you?
I know what she's trying to say, but I'm not certain it's as simple as that. If it was a crew member, any one of them could have shown Agent Hicks to the cargo hold.
Imposter.
You said any one of them could have done it, but you just pick one of them?
But
Bias, racist.
But the point to keep in mind is the key card that allows the elevator to come down here.
Set up.
But it's highly likely that the key card was stolen from Miss Tenero.
Is highly likely? Is that possibility the best you can come up with? And you call yourself a disciple of my father?
Oh, your father got sent to prison.
Well, yes. While I don't have any evidence,
Be quiet! You are a disgrace! There's more evidence pointing to Miss Rhoda Tenero, you know. It's not just the key card that gives her away.
Are you talking about the murder weapon, the Mr. I-Fly piggy bank?
Yes. She's also the only person with the key to open that display case.
Silence.
New statement. Further, there is the matter of the key to the display case that held the murderous bank.
Press it.
But that is a fake.
Stop right there, Mrs. Edgeworth. You don't have any proof that this is a red herring. If you must keep on insisting that it's a fake, then what is the real murder weapon and where did it go?
Up your ass.
Huh?
Speechless, I see. That's not a surprise.
You say what?
Your
At the
father
wall.
is speechless.
You know that you know that we searched the entire cargo hold and came up empty-handed.
There must be a way. There must be something that can help me rule out the piggy bank as the murder weapon. What should be examined further to help us ascertain the authenticity of the weapon?
Is it bad?
His
I
hot
guess.
body.
Yeah, I guess that the ad from there.
Francisca, I think you are too quick to jump to your conclusions.
Oh, was I?
Yes, while we don't have the autopsy results yet, how can I not say that you made a snap judgment when you have yet to even see if the wound on Agent Hicks' head is consistent with the murder weapon?
Scruffy!
Yes, ma'am.
Contact the medical examiner office at once! I wish to hear the results of Agent Hicks's autopsy.
Oh, holy fuck.
He's coming.
I mean, yes, sir.
You really like getting whipped, don't you?
We got a big problem, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
I made a mess.
Holy fuck.
What is it, detective?
They're still doing the autopsy, but they said they already know one thing is for sure.
Report! Now!
She's already ready. That wind-up animation. Doc said that it's one giant bruise from a beating on... Wait. The doc said that it's one giant bruise from a beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back.
From the victim's shoulder to his mid-back, he was beaten over such a wide area?
Damn.
They mollywop that bitch.
Yeah. Well, I'd say it's maybe a sign that the killer had a grudge against Agent Hicks. It wasn't just his head. The killer went all out and hit him multiple times, sir. Chun-Li super.
Ruffy! What is had a grudge against Mr. Hicks supposed to mean?
No, why not?
Was the wound in the victim's head consistent with the murder weapon, Detective?
Oh, well, they said they were still looking into that, sir. Oh.
Are completely useless.
They-
Sir, stop. You can't go down there, bro.
I guess it's that.
What is all that racket?
Which it's Tablez' character. Yep.
It's one.
My luggage, my cargo, they're mine, and I demand you return them to me.
We're like investigating or something. Shut the fuck up.
You got me. I fold.
God damn.
That is-
Hey, chill out.
It's up, my nigga.
You will never pass me.
That ain't about to be.
It's the that's the dialect joint. They knew what they were doing.
It was at this moment that he knew he messed up.
This is. Wait, that's it. So that's what this whole thing has been about.
Father, there's the matter of the key to the display case that held the burner's bank.
LeBron lost it.
After all, you know that we've searched the entire cargo hold and came up empty-handed.
We're just getting flashbacks, Paul. The dog said this is one giant bruise from a beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back.
Nigga fall down. Died.
Imagine your bitch ass. That's crazy. Like,
Police use excessive force. Police use excessive force.
weapon couldn't be found, and hold on.
The bank, since that's supposed to be the.
Weapon couldn't be found smuggled. I don't know.
Weapon couldn't be found and cause of death.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Man's
Put it
got
together and what does it make? Oh,
man's got hit with the Buzz Lightyear treatment.
I can't see a clear connection between these two pieces of information.
What do you mean you can't see, bro? Must have been the wind, head ass.
Weapon couldn't be found.
Edgy
smuggled.
on the moment.
I'm obese. That was the wrong word, but I guess I
We might
gotta
as well
say
try it.
that.
Probably the piggy bank. Let's do it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like losing. Too. Yeah, yeah.
Right, it's only like
I'd be
what was
bored.
that?
That's like a
It's like-
16th.
Like an eighth of health.
not leftovers, dog.
Weapon couldn't be found. I fly. Piggy bitch.
I fly. No.
You can only
lie.
do 2?
Yes.
I fly with my little eye.
Yeah, man.
I fly.
Next.
Fly.
Yeah, alright.
We know how he died, bro.
I guess that's not the cause of death.
Okay.
You
Maybe we
can't
don't
fumble
need to
here.
can't do the cause of death yet. That's what they're telling us. All right, so
Maybe we do and connect that to the bank.
You just do. He said, do
Yeah,
all
sure.
options. Sure, go ahead.
I mean, like probability. I learned in statistics class that we can do this.
Allegedly, the killer struck the victim many times over, which is why there is extensive bruising over such a wide area. But is that really the correct conclusion to draw from this evidence? The bruise from his shoulder to the middle of his back is one continuous mark, which is more suggestive of a single blow to the back. If that's the case, then the piggy bank is much too small to have caused that. Therefore, the murder weapon must be something far bigger.
Great.
Not more logic.
Fuck.
Okay. Weapon couldn't be found in sizable weapon.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
It's crazy.
If we're looking for a rather large weapon, you'd think it would stick out. But so far, we haven't found anything that resembles a weapon of any sorts. Perhaps, just perhaps. Well, I said that wrong. It's something we all overlooked from the very beginning. Because normally, it's too impossibly big to be taken into consideration.
It's a fucking gun.
What was that all about? Was he trying to jump his way down here?
Mario looking
Francisca,
What? What do you want?
I found it, Francisca. I found the real murder weapon.
at us. Show me.
You did?
He really jumped.
We didn't realize it up until now, but the answer has been right in front of us this whole time.
He might be hurt. We should go check up on him, sirs.
Nah.
There's that pompous attitude of yours again. You should learn to drop that habit.
You have no room to speak on that,
This coming
Franny.
from a prosecutor with a habit of whipping everyone she comes across.
Anyway, if you are really a prosecutor, then you'll pack yourself up with evidence.
You two aren't listening at all, are you?
Dude, it's probably bleeding out up there.
Come on then, show me this real murder weapon you speak of.
Do we lose health if we click on an option?
I mean, look at the health bar.
Let's do it.
Act.
Ah,
They
shoot, the
playing
health
with us,
bar-
bruh.
The health
They're
bar
playing with
needs
us, we don't
to be
have
here
it.
for once.
Yeah, they playing with us. We don't have it. That's why.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
They was toying with our pubic hairs. We ain't folding.
I don't have any evidence to show you.
Foolish reasoning for a foolish fool. From
Damn it. I picked myself up.
You staggered like shit.
She had to charge up for that.
foolish reasoning for a foolish fool from a foolishly foolish fool meant to fool me. What do you mean by I don't have any evidence to show?
Perhaps I should have phrased it as, that which caused Agent Hicks' death is incorporeal. Fuck me. Whatever.
Incorporeal.
It's not real. It's not real.
Forgive me, but I do believe I have figured out what was the cause of what. Yep. Fuck you.
Man,
You died just
did
like I
the-
died.
He
did
clearly
the, Patrick
died.
Star 9/11 meme
Yeah, he died from
out of
that.
the video.
That double F.
He was free falling in the song.
The double F. FF.
With a chocolate dip.
Foo Fighters.
Fuck. Whoa. Never mind.
Shout out to my nigga Newton.
What were you about to...
You better say
It's
two
as
F
they
words.
say. Why kill someone yourself when you can let them get clapped by gravity instead?
Shout outs to the homie
Believe in
Newton.
Gravity.
The
No,
victim
right?
fell from a great height and subsequently died as a result. In other words, the real cause of death is free falling to the ground.
Damn, must have been a tall building.
He's
Fed to his death?
Yes, this is the only plausible possibility. The victim has extensive bruising on his back, on the back of his head and his back. And the only rational explanation for these injuries is that he fell to his death.
Murder weapon happened oh shit. But the murder happened inside this plane.
I know.
Are you claiming that there is some place in this plane from which he could have fallen from?
As I said earlier, the answer has been right in front of us the entire time.
So can't mean.
Yes, I do. The victim fell from the top of the stairs of this very cargo hold.
Man heard that the pizza was here and the rest was history.
Oh, nigga.
That's mighty convenient that LeBron showed up just to give us an example of how he died.
Yeah.
What? Then we're in trouble. We may have a second death on our hands, sirs. Hey, you. Tell me you aren't dead, pal.
The fuck? The fuck up! Why are you screaming?
It's alive.
There you have it, Miles Edgeworth. It's not possible that Agent Hicks fell over the railing to his death. That man is living proof of that.
Obviously, he missed the frickin'. Oh my gosh, bro.
I suppose it's true, given that it's not possible. What? I suppose it's true that it's not possible, given the certain circumstances.
Alright.
The current circumstances? What is that supposed to mean?
Suppose that large piece of cargo wasn't there at the time. What would have happened to him?
He would have been a Burgundian pancake for sure, sir.
I suppose that man over there wouldn't still be breathing. But the reality is that the cargo box is there. So there is no point in entertaining your wild hypothetical scenarios.
It may be there now, but there's no proof that it was always there.
As if there could have been a window of time when that giant box was not there.
Ah, but there was.
What?
What can I use to show her that it is possible the box was not always there where it is now?
The only thing that has time on it.
Time.
A phone? I don't know.
Flight itinerary. Check it real quick. Never mind. I give up.
Damn, you gave up pretty quickly.
Is it right?
Look at that picture.
Which one?
Just look at the picture.
One with my man's in it.
No, I was asking. Never mind.
Check it. What?
Oh yeah.
Tiki.
Wow, that might actually be too advanced for what the game wants.
Yeah, probably should go back.
Tiki tiki.
Go back.
I want to be Donkey Kong Country so bad.
What's the next page? Is there nothing? Right. What does the top left thing say? Bro. Where the fuck are we, dude? Oh, that
Just
has
that
time.
picture is what we need for soon.
What? Why'd you go back?
Because Phaith said
So
so.
what?
Oh, that thing that had the. Go back to the cargo. It had the word cargo in it. That's the answer. That.
Present the cargo?
What do you... This?
That
See,
joint.
it says it transferred cargo, so there was a point in time when cargo was moved.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, that was actually too advanced for what the game wanted for once.
So refueled in the Republic of Jingfa?
Yes, this flight had a short layover in Zhangfa in order to refuel. But that wasn't the only reason for the layover. We also transferred some cargo. What if the box in question was the only transport onto the plane at the time? To further prove my point, let's take a look at what's next to the box in question.
It's labeled Zhangfa Express.
Correct, meaning it was loaded onto the plane in Zhangfa.
But better not be looking at the dress. I
Now,
almost see my gooch.
what if the box in question was also loaded on at the same time?
But being that the box was not here in the cargo hold during the Europe-Zhangfa leg of the flight.
Making a clear drop from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to is death entirely possible.
Ah, but your theory is still very far-fetched.
Then allow me a chance to prove how very likely my scenario is. My first order of business will be to examine that piece of cargo in more detail.
Let's sniff the cargo. Let's become the cargo.
Clean your bed sheets. This is a rather large piece of cargo.
There's a tag on it, sir. Let's see. Aleph Red Statue? Never heard of it.
Nor I, but all I care about is if we can prove it wasn't here at the time of the crime.
Ours. And then let's get investigating, sir. Oh, he cussing? How'd he get back up there?
Look at him go. Look at him go.
Hey, will something playing in the background?
Look here, he said. Look here, do not go about touching my possessions without my permission.
Oh, what the fuck? Don't rush up on me, gay ass nigga.
So this belongs to Miss LeBlanc, does it?
That's my bed sheets.
Clean your bed sheets. They smell like kibble neck grease and Pokemon sex. I should see what else I can find out from you.
Pokemon sex?
Then I fuck her in the Naruto Shippuden bed.
No one fuck with my Balencies.
We fucking went out to bed. I take it that this large piece of cargo. I forgot about that fucking. I take it that this large piece of cargo belongs to you, Mr. LeBron.
Of course it is mine. I shipped this fine piece of art from Europe. This Aleph Red statue is worth 10 million cents. No, maybe much more. I don't really know. I just be capping.
Mr. LeBlanc's reason for choosing this plane must have been large cargo hold.
10 million cents.
I suggest you stop trying to calculate how many packets of noodles that makes, Detective.
Damn.
What the?
Me talking to welfare babies.
I feel like you keep getting better and better at seeing right through me every year.
Though I
It's real
grow,
sad when I commit murder and you get.
though I grow with each revolution of the planet around the sun, I have the distinct impression that he continues to madly spin in place.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. So that 10 million cents, is that in euros or dollars?
Does it really make a difference to our case? Mr. LeBlanc,
Yeah.
there is a chance that your cargo is related to our murder case. I was wondering if you would allow us to examine it a bit closer.
It is a very valuable piece of art. So no, there will be no touching. Punk.
Bitch.
Fucking geezer.
Logic time.
Really hates
Oh well,
these.
never mind.
What?
That's that Bobby time.
And this game is easy.
Yep, your health bar shows it too. If Mr. LeBlanc has something to do with the smuggling ring, then it's possible this fake statue was brought on board in Zhang Fa. I think I need to question him a bit further.
Oh my gosh. The A looks like an Among Us.
About your statue, Mr. LeBlanc, I wonder if it might be a fake.
What? How fucking dare you say my art is a fake?
I suspect your statue might be the target of an international smuggling ring.
Don't say such fantastical bullshit. Those thieves were not there. I have the certification of my cargo right here.
You mean the cargo certification document? Mr. Zinkler Blanc, why didn't you say so earlier? Please show it to us at once. I can't read this. What does it say?
It says as plain as fucking day, the cargo was put onto the plane and you're a pussy boy girl.
Penis girl.
Bitch.
There you have it, Miles Edgeworth. Too bad for you. The statue was brought on board in Europe, just as it states in the certificate.
My fault, OG.
Which means that there was never a window of time in which the statue wasn't sitting there.
Makima and Francisca oiled up strap-on challenge. Who wins?
Tables.
Blue wise
My
man.
reaction is Edgeworth.
I
Yeah,
thought Blue was about to say Blue Lives Matter.
I mean, at that point, that one would definitely have to get cut out.
Oh, is
That's
that your way of
busy.
saying Judy Hopps would win? I agree.
Yeah, he said he comes
Never
out
mind.
first.
Edgeworth disagrees, I guess. We can't discount the theory until I see the statue for myself.
Back it up, guys. Then you can have your wish. Look at yourself and see I'm right.
This?
Oh, wow.
I know I've seen this somewhere before.
What this?
This is the Aleph Red. This is off such a feeling of art. I can practically smell it.
This statue has a high amount of historic value. Made by... After it was unveiled at a museum in Europe, of course, because I am white, I brought it to this country to exhibit it.
I believe a
Donkey
closer
Kong Country
look is warranted here.
Donkey Kong Country Returns so bad.
So this is the
Fresh
infamous... When are we gonna co-op that game, by the way?
Never.
Y'all gotta figure out how to make it playable, because I know for certain I can't do that.
As
I
soon
can
as
do
you get, as soon as we finish Overcooked, it's not Overcooked, moving out.
So this is the infamous Aleph Red statue.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Did you find something?
There's something wrong with this picture. We shall examine it in more detail. What is there to deduce?
Let's
If
look
you
at our
could
evidence real
consider
quick.
the fucking evidence, honestly.
Oh,
I told you it was too advanced for what the game wanted. Go to the picture.
this nigga good. This nigga's good.
Notice how in the picture the eyes is red, but in this thing the eyes is yellow. Get bodied.
I think it's the angling of the picture in this video that we're watching.
Yeah, I was thinking of the angling action.
There's no way.
Go back. Just look at the eyes.
He hasn't awakened his Sharingan.
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold?
Yes, bitch. Oh my gosh. Click on the
Now we
damn
put in the
picture.
Yeah.
Edgeworth is so slow, and then you want to say Eureka and wonder why he gets no bitches.
How much health y'all got?
Oh,
Not
how
enough.
much health? Enough.
I mean, how many bitches do he got?
Exactly.
None.
Enough.
I have more health than he has bitches.
I mean, that's not really, you know.
An achievement.
Yeah, I wouldn't co-sign that one.
Anyways, these eyes are awfully orange, don't you think?
Yeah,
Always colorful.
pretty. Remind me of sunsets when I was in grade school, sir.
I don't think you see what I'm talking about.
Why specifically grade school? No, I do. But it's really like the color of the sun when it's setting, sir. Ah, the memories.
You
I
got
remember
boys.
standing out in that field, spinning with my arms out until I fell ill.
I don't care about sunsets. Focus, detective. What color are the eyes in this photo?
Actually, I'm colorblind.
Uh-huh. I'm about to come, sir. Oh, and yeah, they're red. They're turning red.
As I thought,
is it
this
red?
statue is a fake. Mr. LeBlanc,
What do you want? Do you know I'm a busy man?
This emerald is a
I
fake.
allow you 2 seconds for your answer. I'm waiting 1, 2. Too late, nigga.
the Aleph Red. I suppose this is your pride and joy, is it not?
Oh my god, it is the biggest trophy on this European trip. Do you know why I wanted to possess this statue? The trigger started, how old am I? 17 years ago.
Better grab a chair, sir. Sounds like this is gonna be a long story.
When I
Mr.
was
LeBlanc,
only
I regret
that.
to inform you, and you have my heartfelt sympathy, but
What is that? Sympathy? For what? I didn't want to hear it.
you'll see. I'd like you to compare the eyes.
That large fellow there has very bright and pretty eyes compared to you.
I wasn't talking
Whoa.
about the two of us. I meant the eyes of the statue in front of us and the one in the photo.
Why is someone yelling? Now then! It is a photo of this statue on display at the museum in Europe. What?
Now do you see, Mr. LeBlanc? The statue before us is a fake. Like the one
That shit
dude from Star
cool.
Wars. I believe that even further examination will be required. Now that we have confirmed that this is indeed a fake, there must be some sort of proof that this was brought on board in Zangfa, and I will present to you evidence that will resolve the remaining contradiction.
You said it's a Chinese knockoff.
I wish people remembered the Travis Scott commercial for PlayStation 5. I think it was.
And go down in the DM.
It's pretty loosey goose down there. What's going on? Oh, that's just
There's no blood or anything down here, I guess.
That's all crit.
Are those 9s or 6s? Let's take a closer
It
look.
gives us the option to examine it. Might as well.
It's deducing. You have to do something.
What?
Oh, I was gonna
I
say.
told you I'm changing the way I'm doing this so it doesn't take 50 years.
I want to look at the vent under it, man. Dang it.
Yeah, it's probably that.
Spot the
weird-
contradiction.
I feel like it has something to do with that loose ass goose cloth on the bottom now. I mean, I don't know what we gotta compare that to. What do we have? All this bullshit. Make it go to the right.
How does deducing work again?
I don't
You
know.
click on something and then you present evidence to.
Oh yeah, we do have. We have that new thing. Look at the new.
Or
piece of
make a
evidence.
connection, rather.
Let's look at the new piece of evidence.
Yeah, like we did with the eyes.
Well,
That big ass
Check
thing
it.
not being worth a cent is crazy.
Let's check it.
the underside,
Oh, you little freak.
backside.
Do a 360 for me.
360 for the game. 360 for the game.
I don't know. I
Look
don't
good
know
there.
if,
Yeah. I'm sorry, you didn't ask?
bro.
I
Man,
say,
we got this
I,
bullshit. We ain't looking at
I
this.
say with my tight ass white t-shirt and neck tattoos.
Chain that's actually just a golden choker. Alright, let's go. Go to the left.
I can visualize it in my mind.
Written in Bulgarian. Fuck that. Go to the left. Instantaneous. Oh, next.
We're trying to prove that the thing was shipped here, right?
Yeah.
Butter
Well,
and
didn't that
no.
thing say that it was on here?
next.
Said it was been on
No, I
here
was just
the whole
saying that it was
time.
priced and it was like worthless.
Not the
again.
statue, the document.
The document said it was on the plane the whole time instead of
To the
being
left.
shipped from Zangfa.
These niggas speaking. To the left. Golly. Alright, go back. See something real quick. See something real quick. Oh, what does that beside that say? Oh, isn't that?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. It
What
was
are they-
on board. I mean, was it not this?
You have to click something on the screen and then
We already did.
No, we
Yeah,
didn't.
deduced it.
Oh, we didn't? I
No.
said to click the loosey goose stick cloth. on the bottom.
Darian, I only heard Darian say that. What do we? One of y'all said, "What do we have?" And I just clicked on the organizer.
Yeah, deduced.
Yeah, I said that after I said that.
Is this spot somehow connected to the? Yep.
Do
Yeah, we
deduce
can try that little
and click on
cargo
it.
joint. Why do that? Why they do that so sloppily? I'm not fucking with that.
Did you agree, Darian?
Sure.
There's clearly a contradiction here.
What are you going on about? It's just a simple case of cargo cover getting stuck under another piece of cargo. Huh? That's not possible.
But it is. It shouldn't be this way, but the statue is on top of the cloth. Supposing that the neighboring piece of cargo was brought on board in Zhang Fa, there's no way that any part of it should wind up under something from Europe, which means that this fake statue was smuggled on board in Zhang Fa.
Then, what about the cargo certificate?
Let me ask in return, what about Agent Hicks? Why did he come down here in the middle of the flight?
Make a dome.
There's only one reason why. To secure proof of smuggling activity. To secure proof of smuggling activity aboard this flight.
So you say, but I also believe he had to do that mid-flight. He could have just easily inspected all the cargo as the plane landed.
That may be true, however, you have it backwards, Francisco. Sure, Agent Hicks could have waited until after the plane had landed, but he had a reason for coming down to the cargo hold. Suppose he had found the fake at the airport, it would have been after the swap had occurred. At that time, the suspicion would naturally fall onto the statue's owner, who would have no way to prove that the statue was switched without his knowledge. Which means there is someone involved who is forging or modifying cargo certificates.
Uh-oh. That's bad. That's very bad. Guess the victim knew the real version of this was gonna get nabbed, huh?
Yes, while this photo could be seen as nothing more than a simple souvenir, it was in fact taken to be used as a reference document later on.
That's why Byakuya is the GOAT, bro.
The dude, he looks like Byakuya and Nanami combined.
A little.
Next, Agent Hicks had to secure proof that the smuggling had taken place. He came down here to take a picture of the cargo hold. A rather empty one at that, right before the fake statue could be loaded on board.
A photo as a hold, missing a valuable piece of cargo would have been proof enough. After that, all he had to do was hold the Zhang Fa cargo crew and arrest the smuggler.
Exactly. This only goes to prove my theory. If the statue was not in the cargo hold during the Europe-Zhang Fa leg of the trip, then there would have been enough height from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death.
Officer! Move the statue immediately!
Oh.
I want a further examination of the hole underneath, now!
Huh? Von Karma, where to report my findings.
Go on?
So like we moved that shit. We tested the area with luminol. and,
Shoutouts
like,
to Emma.
There was like there was shits.
Sheets, you say? I see. There was a reaction to Zilliman. An indication that there was blood in that spot.
Blood on the floor, nigga. Can we stop?
It would seem that my deductions were
Damn.
correct after all.
I suppose it should appear that way.
The culprit cleaned the blood up well.
And now, and how do you think the killer did that?
How did the killer clean up the blood?
That piece of
Yeah,
toilet
some-
paper back.
Yeah, some bloody shit somewhere.
The
That's right. That's
carve?
right.
The
That's how
carve?
my toilet paper looks after
Yeah.
I wipe my ass.
Yeah.
Damn,
Wait.
bro.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
The killer used the bloody cloth I found inside the suitcase to clean up the mess.
I see. They had a need to clean up all the blood before the plane landed in Changfa.
Yes, because otherwise the cargo crew would have discovered it during the layover.
Oh, sure. Sorry, cut that out of the video. The yawn. So you guys are saying that the murder happened before the plane landed in Zhangfa?
There's no other conceivable timeline for the events of the murder. But if that's true, then that throws a certain person's testimony into doubt. If the murder occurred before we landed in Zhangfa, then this becomes highly suspect.
Oh shit, I already forgot everything.
Well, we can definitely look at people's testimonies.
Oh, we
and
know
make
it's not
worse
Miss
than
Man. Oh my gosh, Phaith always making everything more difficult than it needs to be. Why don't we just guess and then get our health back at the end of the trial?
Let's
That's
look
a
at the
spitter right there.
testimony we have in the evidence.
Let's go to the left.
We already can rule out Miss Tenero because the story is telling us it's not her, right?
Indeed.
It's not LeBron because he's too much of a dumbass. Obviously, Mrs.
I
Gilmore.
think that's
going
the
with the
only
blush, right?
testimony that we have.
Can I find what her shit is?
Yeah, can we look at the test?
Meal.
Uh-oh.
I remember because Cammy meal.
Oh.
Adam, sleep. Go back. Go back again.
Oh.
This is that shit.
Stinky. Oop.
Spooky.
Recall Miss Mills' testimony about Agent Hicks in regard to when we departed in Zhangfa.
I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know.
She claimed Agent Hicks was alive at the time of the service calls, but
Totally contradicts the facts, sir.
Why would she lie about something like that?
Fuck.
fuck,
Yeah,
I was
we're gonna-
muted. I was muted. I was fucking
Oh.
muted.
What just
I was gonna say, he didn't really say anything.
Table, shut the fuck up.